I'm a New Yorker. Born in the Bronx, lived in the city, in New York, my entire life. My grandmother called New York home after she moved here from Puerto Rico. She called East Harlem and the Upper West Side home for a number of years. My mother grew up there. My father grew up in the Bronx. So for me, my roots are completely embedded in New York, both in East Harlem and the Bronx. So for me, I'm a New Yorker through and through. My parents and my family instilled in me a number of values. It was hard work, family, community, love, persistence, patience. It's really allowed me to develop as a young man and has allowed me to make decisions to build my career. Working in the mental health field at Mount Sinai, deciding to work at the East Harlem tutorial program, working with young people in our community and their families on education, and then taking that to the next level, working on policy in education at the Department of Ed, and working with parent leaders in the community, working with elected officials and families. And I continue to do that. And it's one of those things I've decided that is going to be my life, my life's work. And these are the values that resonate with me and that ground me in who I am as a person. I'm running because I care. I understand fundamentally that people can have it be different. That our community together, with the right leadership, with the right collaboration, with the right partnership, our community can be different. I go back to the values. And I was raised understanding that together, that if our family stood together, if our family worked together, we worked hard together, that we could have it be different, that we could provide for one another a life that we couldn't by ourselves. I see that in our community every day, both in East Harlem and the South Bronx. People are struggling. People are fighting for a better life. We need to have leadership that matches that fight. We need to have leadership that understands that fight. I believe I'm that person. I believe I'm that person to bridge that disconnect. I believe that working side by side with families, working with our young people, working with our mothers and our fathers, and our grandparents, that we can look at what's happening in our community and say we can have it fundamentally be different. I'm community bred. I don't look at issues individualistically. I look at them as an interconnected web. Families need to establish a solid household to have a solid community. So we need more affordable housing. Families need to be able to afford the rent. When you have a solid household, then you can look at solid education. We need more equity and access for our young people. We need to engage them. We also need to look at continuing ed programs for our older population. Better education leads to better jobs. Better jobs leads to better community health, better awareness, better access to these things. And it also leads to better public safety because the community is taking care of itself. And so we need to look at that as a community prosperous model, where if we do it together, if we handle these items together, we can see the community elevate itself to that vision that we have. I'm someone in the community that gets it. I understand the struggles, not being able to pay rent, having to balance the bills, figure out how to put food on the table. I'm working towards a community that we can continue to call home. I think, what a lot of people want and desire. They want to see a better life for their families. Again, we need leadership that is going to be able to advocate on that level. I believe I'm that leadership.
But the problem is that we talk about it. There are a lot of people talking about it. This is the work. It's putting the boots on the ground. It's putting pen to paper and making it happen. And I think this is where
I'm the difference. I am the bridge builder. I'm the collaborator. I'm the partner. I'm part of the family to the community. And I believe being a part of the family, we all take a leadership role. My name is Ariel Guerrero, and I believe I'm the next city council member for District 8, East Harlem and the South Bronx.